Hey guys, welcome back to race 3 of season 3 of our F1 2010 career mode. We head to Malaysia today, the Malaysian Grand Prix at the Sepang International Circuit, and it was the scene of our first ever podium in this career mode, our one and only podium for our first team Lotus. And after that race, it was our third race in our career. I thought, wow, the sky's the limit for us. Surely we're going to win a world championship. And here we are in finally a championship contending team. And we did actually get off the mark last time out in Australia with our first podium of the year. Can we carry that good form into this race? We're already behind in the championship after the retirement in Bahrain at the season opener. So we've really got to step on the gas, figuratively and literally, and hopefully get some good results on the board. Just before we get into this one, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's jump in to the Malaysian Grand Prix. So Vettel managed to glitch his way to a win. So he's had a third place and a first place to start this season. And in his new team Renault, he leads the championship after 2 rounds ahead of Mark Webber, who had that win at his home Grand Prix stripped away from him. I'm down in 6th place. I think it would have been a 2nd place finish, but because of Vettel's glitched finish, I finished 3rd instead. But ironically, I am behind my ex-teammate and my ex-rival Felipe Massa and Adrian Sutil. So the first objective is to overtake them in the championship. That's the drivers. The constructors, it was McLaren leading the way by 19 points after the first race, but then they scored no points, I think, in Australia. So Red Bull lead ahead of Renault. Ferrari, we were 12th after the first round. We're up to 6th place. So we're making good gains there, but Alonso, 2 retirements from 2 races, I think. Yeah, I think he did retire in Australia as well, or at least 2 non-point scoring finishes. So he needs to step on it, you know, get on form. Let's jump in to the Malaysian Grand Prix weekend. Here we are then in qualifying. 3% chance of rain. Hopefully that stays away. Got the option tyres on the car. Let's see what the Ferrari's capable of. Rounding that final corner. It's been a fairly solid lap. I don't know if it's quick or not because we're the first driver to set a time. So I might just stay out on track and do another lap. Second lap on the board. I don't think it's an improvement. It's not. But our first lap was good enough. We're right behind Vettel. Robert Kubica fastest there ahead of Massa and Sutter. The Force Indias looking real handy here. Who's knocked out then? Bruno Senna, Chandok, Kobayashi, De Grassi, Button, Hamilton and De La Rosa not even setting a lap time. So that's the Williams of Button, the McLaren of Hamilton and the Sauber of Pedro De La Rosa knocked out. Q2, same again now. No risk of rain though. Rounding that final corner. It's been a pretty solid lap. Will it be enough to get me through or do I need to go again? I think we're going to have to go again here. It's 8th place right now on the bubble. Oh, come on, Massa. You're doing that on purpose, mate. And he's broken his car somehow. Well, we were impeded by Massa. We don't even need this lap anyway, but I wanted to see what the car's potential was. Down towards the line. It might still be an improvement. Just about. It's 8th place. 8th place. So we go through Massa first, Sutil third. The Force Indias seem really, really quick today. Who's knocked out then? Glock, Kobayashi, Jarno Trulli and Heikki Kovalainen, Vitaly Petrov, Buemi and Hulkenberg. Let's go on to Q3. Okay, that first lap was a write-off. We go again. It was nothing exceptional, but I think it's a respectable lap down towards the line. Is it enough for maybe a top 5 in this race? It's 5th place. It's exactly a top 5. It is 5th place, but Massa and Sutil, the 2 Force Indias, showing their true potential here. They've locked out the front row. Robert Kubica has had a bad start to life at McLaren. He's in 3rd. Mark Webber, reigning world champion, in 4th place, ahead of early championship leader Vettel, Alguersuari, Alonso on the 4th row, and Rosberg and Barrichello rounding out the top 10. Welcome to 56 laps of the Malaysian Grand Prix, where heavy rain permeates the air and the track and everything in between. Getting in the little, nooks and crannies of the cars and drivers' overalls. We know how fast we are in the wet. So I'm looking forward to this one. So, of course, because of the rain, we are starting on the wet tyres. And it's 94% chance of rain, so it most likely will rain throughout the entirety of this Grand Prix. I think we could have a fantastic race here today, and I'm really looking forward to this one. The Malaysian Grand Prix is next. Look at that. A Force India front row. Massa with an interesting helmet. James Early with an even more interesting helmet. And Fernando Alonso with just his helmet. Starting in 5th place. The heavy rain. This is going to be one heck of a Malaysian Grand Prix. And those are the lights. 3, 4 and 5. The Malaysian Grand Prix of Season 3 is underway. And you know what? I think we got a pretty good start there compared to Mark Webber on the right-hand side. And we're already pulling ahead of the Red Bull. down towards the first corner, and then through the second phase of acceleration, he pulls away. I can't even see where I'm going. I'm going to go to the outside for this first corner. Massa pushed wide by his teammate Suttle, and Suttle taking the lead of the race. Adrian Suttle, who's never won a race in his career, he bottled a podium at the final race of last season. Is Alguersuari. I've got a penalty. Brilliant. I've just got a penalty because Alguersuari just moved across the front of my nose. That's a 10-second time penalty. It's not horrendous, but it's not good. And we are down to 6th place, so we lost the position. Heikki Kovalainen's had a great start. He qualified down in 13th or 14th place. As one of the Force Indias all over the shop up ahead. But it's been an average start in terms of actual pace, but bad start considering the penalty we've just been given. Oh, Kubica's round. Kubica's round. At least I'm not the first one to bottle it. And they're going 3 wide up ahead. Webber round the outside of Felipe Massa through the turn 9 hairpin. Great move by the Red Bull driver. Oh, getting pretty close to Massa here. And it's 1 lap down. It's been a crazy start. We have actually gained a position from the start. Oh, almost a spin. Yellow flag out. I think my teammates had a spin further back. So Alonso in the wars again. Even with traction control, it feels like the car's just about to turn around. Alonso down in 9th. Lap 3. Oh, there's a spin. It's Massa, and Webber's caught up in it. So easy double overtake for me. Subtle and early, 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, we got Kobayashi in 4th. And it looks to be Cora Kobayashi, the Toro Rosso rookie, in 4th place. Fantastic race so far. 5 seconds adrift of race leader Adrian Suttle right now. We've got a little early train forming here on lap 5. We've got Webber in it. We've got Kobayashi. I think we've got Suttle. Not Suttle, sorry. Massa down there. Adrian Suttle could genuinely win this race. Oh. I don't know if that was my fault or not, but Mark Webber spun. Adrian Suttle, fastest guy out on track right now. And Fernando Alonso, my teammate, has fallen outside the points. Oh, if we have to go to Winters, I'm screwed, guys. I'm screwed. Yeah, I think the rain has stopped. Right, if the leader Suttle's in, I'm going to pit him. No, he's staying out. I'm staying out. So we're on lap 11 now, and the rain seems to have stopped, or at least let up quite a bit. And there's talks on the radio about switching to the intermediate tyres, but I don't think it's quite right, the conditions for intermediates. So we're going to stay on the wets for the next few laps at least. Got a train of 4 cars behind me. Yeah, we're getting quicker and quicker per lap, but I'm not catching Suttle. I'm worried that if it does dry up and then suddenly I've got a massive train behind me because I'm slow, and then I've got that 10-second penalty to add on at the end, that could really cost me. I don't want to box the same lap as all these guys behind me because we'll get slowed down in the pits. There is more and more grip each lap. Yellow in sector 3. Who is it? Oh, I think it was Suttle. I think he had a moment. Let's check the gap when we go across the line. It was, what, 14 seconds? Suttle's in the pits. Okay. Maybe we do... Is he boxing because he's got damage? No, they're all boxing. Okay, right, we box next lap. Suttle into the pits. We take the race lead. We'll box this lap. I've done the best in lap I could possibly do. Bring it into the pits here. Go, 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 go. Putting on the intermediate tyres. Is it enough to stay ahead of those drivers we were racing? Let's find out. And there goes Suttle moving up into the lead. Where's the other drivers we were racing? We are in 2nd place. Brilliant, brilliant lap that was. We're out in the place that we were on before the pit stop anyway. Oh, Vettel's got a run on me here. And look at the straight line speed from the Renault. He's moved past. I'm down to 3rd. Just a poor line through the final corner. Yeah, I'm basically matching my pace that I had on the wet tyres. Okay, we're actually catching Adrian Suttle though. Oh, gosh. Car almost stepping away from me there. We've got Cora Kobayashi and Felipe Massa right behind me. Really struggling now that we're not on the wets. Really struggling. I think the leaders have just gone into the pits. Are they going for the dries? It's dried up that much. They're all going into the pits, so I'm going to briefly take the race lead here. But I guess we're all moving on to the dry tyres. Oh, Vettel has jumped Suttle in the pits, so Vettel now a net 1st place as we're approaching traffic. There's a wheel there at the final corner, but we're diving into the pits, switching over to the primes. Almost going off the track. I thought it was going to spin my car there. Hopefully a quicker stop this time. It's slow. It's 5.5 again. That's not what we need. And Vettel's gone through into 1st place. I think I will rejoin here just ahead of Suttle for 2nd. So Vettel could be on for a 2nd victory of the season here. We rejoin in 2nd place. Suttle must have had about a 20-second pit stop to be that far behind. Well, here's Adrian Suttle. Look at the pace he's got. It's starting to rain. It is starting to lap 22 and the rain has started to fall again. The caution, I think somebody's spun up ahead, you know. It's not the leader, surely. No, it's not. It's Della Rosa. He's a lap down. We are close to lapping my teammate Alonso. Vettel's making his way through. Can I get through all of these guys? There's Vettel on the Renault. Oh, trolley blocking me there. I'm 3 wide to the inside of Vettel for turn 7. This is brave. This is bold. It's almost too dangerous. And Vettel ran the outside whilst I was going up the inside of the Virgin. Can't say that. Down towards the hairpin of turn 9. I get sent up the inside by whoever that is. Is it Barrichello? Or Petrov, isn't it? Oh, the Kovalainen is off the track. And he's just come straight back on the track. And has he wiped anybody out? No, luckily no damage. And through all that, Vettel still has the lead. And now we are lapping my teammate Fernando Alonso. And Vettel, he doesn't know which way to go. He does not know which way to go. He's trying to get past his teammate Glock. I'll move to the inside, see if I can overtake all of them into turn 1. Now I'm side by side with my teammate. Is Alguersuari and Hulkenberg going at it? Alonso, does he not realise he's a lap down? I know I'm his teammate. I know he wants to assert dominance. But he's got to move out of the way. We've taken the lead of the race. I can't get through there. Alonso's pinning me to the inside and round the outside goes Vettel. This is such an incredible battle. But it's also such a mess. Round the outside of turn 5. Oh, what a move. What a move. Let me through. Yes, we're going to get through them all. I think. I'm still 3 wide. Oh my gosh. Guys, come on. Be smart about this. I am the race leader. If nothing happens for the next 30 laps, at least we've had a good bit of action in the early stages of this Grand Prix. Oh boy. What do we think, guys? Do we box for intermediates? Just doesn't turn. Just does not turn at all. So I've already lost that 1 position to Vettel. As now we're coming into the pits for the intermediates. Down off the jacks. And away we go. 6.1. We had to wait for Kubica to go through. Oh, but we're ahead of Sebastian Vettel. He had to wait for all of us to go through. So we're now going to be back into the lead of this race. Oh my gosh, what happened? Somebody's hit somebody. That's a very slow-moving Alguersuari. What's happened to him? Wait, is that... Vettel's missing a front wing. And Kubica's missing a front wing. Sebastian... Yeah, Vettel's got a problem. Well, everything seems to be going according to plan right now. Vettel into the pits. My lead is going to be very, very large. Yeah, we're past half race distance now, and it's all looking nice and rosy for James early out in the lead. Could be on for his first victory here for his new team, Ferrari. You need to pit and fit full wets. This rain isn't improving. Okay, he says full wets. Vettel's into the pits. Subtle second. What's happened to Vettel? Well, we've got nothing to lose if I pit now. I only have things to lose if I stay out. Right, into the pits we go for the wet tyres. Lots of other drivers in as well. 5.666. We'll rejoin with a massive lead. We've got an absolutely huge lead. These tyres have so much grip. Oh, there's a yellow. There's a yellow and somebody's off. Who's that? I think that is... Was that Barrichello? There's a front wing there on the floor. Turn 2. Another driver off. And it's Mark Webber. Mark Webber in the gravel. He could be out of this race. Oh, okay. Rosberg and Massa. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're lapping those guys now. The rain is really coming down now and the conditions are quite difficult. Oh, we've almost lost it through turn 9. Like I said, the conditions getting real tricky. Starting lap 40. I think this is 2 laps on Alonso. Is he missing a front wing? What is wrong with Fernando Alonso? He's got no front wing. Mate, what is wrong with you? We're 2 laps ahead of Fernando Alonso. Gap to Vettel. It's got to be like a minute at least. What surprises me about this is there's only 2 drivers who are out the race. Yellows are out again. There's another spinner. This time it is Petrov. Right, okay. Button just facing the wrong way. Button's in 5th place. My gosh. This guy's scaring me. I'll just go around the outside of him. That works. Nice one, Hamilton. Good driving, mate. Well, we've got less than 10 laps to go. Trying to get to the end of this one now. And there's a car off. There's a car off. It's Hulkenberg. Yeah, Sutter's got past Kobayashi yet again.
think we should consider bringing your next pit stop forward.
There is not a next pit stop, Jeff. Or Rob. What's Glock? Is that Glock? It is. We've got 3 laps to go to claim a famous victory here. We're on the final lap of this race now, as we are rounding the final corner for the final time. We've conquered the conditions here today in Malaysia, and we're across the line to claim our first victory for Ferrari. James Early on the top step of the podium. Boom. Love that. Even with the penalty, I won by 85 seconds over Sebastian Vettel in second place. Adrian Suttle third for Force India. Cora Kobayashi, Toro Rosso getting 12 points there. Mark Webber in 5th place. He recovers to 5th place. Then it's Button, Rosberg, Barrichello, Kubica and Felipe Massa completing the point scorers. A load of drivers 2 laps down. And only 2 DNFs. It's Kamui Kobayashi and Sebastian Buemi. Fernando Alonso, my teammate, finishing last on the road. And we're up to 3rd place in the championship. 18 points behind Sebastian Vettel, so it's still a good gap. But Vettel leading the way, ahead of Webber, ahead of Early, ahead of Adrian Suttle. And Fernando Alonso, 23rd place, only ahead of Kamui Kobayashi. It's basically a 1-car team for Ferrari in 4th place. Renault, though, in the lead of the championship, 4 points ahead of Red Bull. Force India, though, in that battle as well. Ferrari and McLaren tied in 4th place with 40 points. And only Virgin and BMW Sauber yet to score. What a race that was. What a weekend that was. Qualifying, not necessarily the quickest, and it looked like Force India might run away with it in the race. But so many drivers making mistakes throughout that Grand Prix, and it went from wet to dry to wet again. After the 56 laps had concluded, I was there standing on the top step of the podium with 25 extra points to my name in the championship. And this championship fight is well and truly on. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you for the next one, the Chinese Grand Prix. Goodbye.